Okay. Welcome back. It has been quite a long time since I've actually played Hollow Knight, because, it's for a multitude of reasons, one of which being that I was sick. Hold on. By the way, this episode might actually be shorter. It might actually be a bit shorter than the others because there's not much left I need to do, really. But what I'm going to focus on this time, at least, is there is one thing that I want to see, because from what I've heard, what the heck is this? Oh. From what I've heard, more of it. Essentially, I know about, some of the stuff of Mr. Mushroom. And I totally... Okay, I'm just going to admit, I did know something, some things about Mr. Mushrooms, but I don't know if, it's actually true or not. So I searched up a little bit if he actually has something to do in the game, and apparently you can talk to him with his sword arms, and he has a quest, so I'm going to do that, and that is mainly just what I'm going to do for this episode. And then, the next one is going to be fighting the actual Hollow Knight. Hello, Mr. Mushroom. It's nice that you were able to help your friend, so you're not hungry anymore. Yes, that was quite the appetite. I was impressed. Still, we all move on sooner or later. To greater things, perhaps so much can be achieved in just a short time. Oh, excuse me. Okay, where did he go? And then, I know of another thing. Okay. So, from what I've also looked up, in that, okay, in his quests, essentially, there is, hold on, in his quest, there is, you need to find him in all these different places, and there's this thing in Kingdom's Edge somewhere that tells about it. I don't know these locations and where he actually is, so I'm going to try and find the place in Kingdom's Edge. At least that's where I think it is, anyway. To try and find all of these different... Also, I still do not know how to get in there. That's how. Okay, I need to stop getting distracted. The Kingdom's Edge. Does that actually count as me killing him? I'm pretty sure that it's down. I don't know. Probably should have actually... I hear the mushroom guy. Hello? Hey, this... Shouldn't trust the eye they gave you. Rely on your own instincts. If you got a keen nose, use it. And while you're hunting for secrets, beware those who are hunting you. Oh, excuse me. What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't think it was down though. That was very lucky that I was just able to find him. I think it might be up. It is probably up. I don't know. No. No. Hold on. Oh, that didn't pause it. Okay, back. And while, my family was being very loud, and I paused the recording, I looked up where the actual thing is, and it was right where he was, right where Mr. Mushroom was. Apparently, anyway. Maybe I need to press the bench. And perfect. I left the trim here. Okay. Going to pause. Instead of unpausing it, I accidentally, just stopped recording. But now I do know where thing is, or at least more of its general location. It's somewhere on the right side of Kingdom's Edge. And I went the wrong way. Okay. Alright, and now... Here it is. We seek the path of the Master Herald, he who would signal an age's end. I'm going to make sure I'm recording. Spawn of self, their minds unite aside the source of acid blight. Okay, so that is where he first was in the fungal waste. A glow in darkness, blinding depths. Oh no! That first one was in Kingdom's Edge. Glow in the dark, that is Deep Nest. Monarchs fly in air to roots. On chill, so either Green Path or... That is either Green Path or Queen's Gardens. Queen's Gardens. Okay, I might need to read that again. Aside the acid flight. Okay. Okay, I see. So each of these lines. A, a glow in darkness, winding depths, that's definitely deepest, where wind howls. Above fossil stone steps is howling cliffs. Monarch swings in air still, that is the ancient basin. To Root's domain in Snail One Shelf. So an entrance to the Green Path and Queen's Gardens would have to be Foggy Canyon, maybe? I don't know. Path of Wormet at Newlands entered. That has to be Kingdom's Edge again. Either that or possibly in the depths with the kingdom. So the next place is Deep Nest. Deep Nest and then the Howling Cliffs. Go to the distant village. Okay, so somewhere here. Okay, it finally unpaused. Wait a minute. The Howling Cliffs one? I'm guessing it has... For the Howling Cliffs one, it says over fossilized remains, so... Oh my... I thought... Okay. This place isn't glowing, though. It's glowing... Oh my... Why does there have to be monsters? This place isn't glowing. This place isn't glowing at all. I don't think this is it. And I guess would probably be... I should have entered through hallways. Wait. person with the glowing. On. Okay. Trying to think of like I'm pretty sure that over here also has, yeah, it does also. Trying to think for a bit. Don't hear it at all. Oh, this entrance has a ton of white mushrooms, maybe. Maybe... I hear him! Okay. Listen, the dead can't make use of wealth in any case. What would they spend it on? Yes, a big brood like that, they need food and shelter and toys. If you keep some for yourself, well, I think you deserve it, yes. Oh, excuse me. Oops. Okay, the next was the Howling Cliffs. Really should not have that there. And then it said over fossilized remains as well, I think, in that line. So, which part? Ah, there. Kind of like the middle area, because I know, like, the area in Green Path had a more, not really Green Path, but that part of King... the Howling Cliffs, like, Green Path, I think, had a ton of fossils. How does Stagnus not have a map? It's a part of the Howling Cliffs. Come on. All of this middle area, they better not have put it in this place. At the same time, let's see. Do you think they could have put him in a building? Really? They actually put him in a building? How does this... Wait a minute. Do you think he had some... Worms pull bugs into their thrall till ages pass and kingdoms fall. Caps and shells may fade to dust, but Mr. Mushroom adjusts. What? What does that mean? What does that mean? Listen, what was called a hero in its moment may be called something very different after time passes. The crimes and triumphs of our predecessors echo all around us, don't they? The chains of fate that bind us all together. Do you really want to break them? Oh, excuse me. Okay. I don't really... Wasn't the next one Foggy Canyon? Oh no. It was Monarch, the next one is Monarch, Queens, and Heirs still, which is Ancient Basin, and it's the only place I can... at least that's the only place where I think Monarch, Queens, and Heirs still be there. Probably, I do not know. Station, I need a hidden station. And then I'm going to try and check Broken Vessel. Like more of where I thought Broken Vessel is the only place you could really be, unless there's somewhere else that has Monarch wings. Hold on, I completely forgot how to get there. It's been a very long time since I last played Hollow Knight. It's been like 3 weeks. I'm going to check the Monarch Queen Broken Vessel's boss fight first, like in this area where the Monarch Queens were. Yep, he's somewhere here. He's somewhere here. There he is. Let's see, does he have any different dialogue? No. Listen, well, if things are getting too dangerous down here, maybe it's time to take a break. Come back up and spend some time hunting, or gathering, or wandering aimlessly. No, not too much longer now. He's gonna say, yep. Oh, excuse me. Then the next one is to Root's Domain and Snail Once Shrill. So, that has to be... Hold on. Let me think. Does any other... No other area connects Green Path and Queen's Gardens. So it has to be Foggy Canyon, right? Hold on. It has to be Foggy Canyon. Queen Station. And it said an entrance to Queen's Gardens, meaning it has to be, you know, somewhere in between those two spaces. I'm going to check. And then if it's not there, perhaps it could be a part of Green Path or Queen's Gardens, where they connect to each other, maybe? That's the only thing I really got, because the snail is definitely on. Awesome, going. Check here to make sure he's not here. Yeah. Any area, I don't know what they would classify as near. Canyon is pretty... It's pretty, empty, mostly. This is where Queen's Garden begins. Maybe I should check. I should check, like, the entrance. Okay, I don't hear him. Oh, I could take this as a shortcut, maybe. Here he is. Listen, I haven't seen her, no. I'm sure you'll remember what you left her eventually. Trust the moon, or yourself, or trust her. You need to trust something, that's my point. No, not him. No, absolutely not. Oh, excuse me. Okay, the next one is... The next one was Pale Worm. He entered the land, so it has to be Kingdom's Edge. What would be the quickest way there? Where... that might actually be King's Station, maybe. Yeah. And then the final one is where this boat journey's beginning and end, so I'm guessing it's where the knight spawn started the game at. So I need to go. Hold on. Actually, what? It might just be faster to go here. Maybe, I don't know. Also, I would assume, if it's not Gale King's, cast-off shell, then I'm going to check, his palace. Oh my... I suppose it could also be up here. Don't know what they classify as close, really. Can't be super far. Maybe an Hornet's mushroom? I don't know. Okay, maybe it's down. I'm going to check down, and then I'm going to go check his palace. Hold on. do they count as close? Seemingly not. Where else could it be? Could it be in here? Nope, Mr. Mushroom is not here. This one, I cannot tell. Maybe in here? Okay, back. Humans entered their journey in the King's adventure. Okay, not here. Typically has to be this. It has to be somewhere here. I'm just good. Okay, I cannot find, like, anything on the pale worm riddle. So I might check if the last one, alright, I'm just going to go to see if I can just do the final riddle and not have to do that one. Okay, so I don't know where else. Pale worm. Oh, could this be what it means? King's Pass. Hold on. Okay, that was weird. It seems it was accidentally called for something. But okay, back to the game though. I'm going to assume that the final two might be part of the same riddle. Might be part of the same riddle. Albeit that wouldn't make sense, as this is seemingly not where the Pale King entered. I don't know. Oh, he is here. Because I would assume that it would be where his actual body was. Like his worm body. That's quite weird. Anyway, let's see. Now, worm. What happens by him again? Okay, he just does the same thing. Come on, Mr. Mushroom. It's not by tools that you'll triumph. It's through your smarts, your speed, your determination. Oh, I see. You've been following me around then. I hope my trials haven't confused your own. Distracted you. Then again, a meandered journey still has meaning. It is, after all, from a journey we find our purpose. Though a stop is more than just a stop. And mine, if those stops can't be lovely things, wouldn't you say? Transcendent plateaus, distant sandy lands, vast ancient kingdoms. Yours was not the first, nor will it be the last, but it was a unique and special thing nonetheless. Now, with my duties here finished, it's time I made graceful departure. Till next time, my friend, 'tis a long road we tread, but a joyous one. Okay, until our paths cross again. How can he fly? Heck. Also, his riddles, they tie into seemingly like a few of the higher beings of this place, being the Pale Root being on. No, that's not. It's the Pale Root being the White Lady, the snail being on, the worm being the Pale King, and that's seemingly it, you know? Okay. That is where I'm going to end this part. Bye. Oh, technically, before I do that, I should probably say it. The next episode it is going to be fighting the Hollow Knight. So it could potentially be a very short video, or extremely long, depending on how difficult the boss actually is for me. So, okay, back to the outro. This is the end of this part, so bye.